Hey guys, this is Andy from underdogchance.com and welcome back to my MLB betting model projections. In today's video, I will share my MLB betting model estimations for every single game. I will show my winning probabilities, estimated winning probabilities for today's games. Right now, I'm sitting at 10 wins, 13 losses with a loss so far, but beating the closing line most of the time. And my goal is to make 30 units this season. Last season, I made 40 units. The season before, I think I made 23 or 24 units. And the first month is always tricky, and the last month is always tricky for me a little bit, especially first days in 2023. I didn't even make a bet until April 10th. Today we are on April 9th. Last season, I also started with negative record. I think -9 or -10 units at the start. Then things changed. So maybe I should do like I did 5, 6, 7 years ago when I didn't even make a bet first 3 weeks or even first month. That I started using new stats in my betting model. So we get a little bit bigger sample size and then we rely more on new stats. So this is the next year I will do this. So I will wait 3 weeks. But of course, these numbers are still good, so it could be win loss, so it is not that important. I believe that things will turn around for sure. It is still very early into the season, and yesterday I updated stats, so we are using 2024 stats with combination of past stats, of course. Okay, so if you have my betting model, you know what I'm talking about. And at this moment, I made projections in the morning. So if you make projections later, you will get a little bit different numbers because new stats were updated later from the site, and you will get a little bit different numbers. So also maybe different, slightly different odds, but with more stats, with more 2024 stats. In next days, the projections will be the same. Or very similar, depends on the lineup that you use, depends on the odds, depends on the time when you make projections, but the differences will be very small. Okay, but today, based on my projections, I found a couple of qualified bets, and let's go to today's games. Okay, so Detroit Pittsburgh, I will stay away from this game. Then we have Baltimore Boston. Of course, Baltimore is better team, better pitcher as well. But overall, right now at this moment, Boston is playing well. I think they're 7-3. They had nice road trip. They're coming back home, and we have them as an underdog, plus 126, plus 128 at this moment as well. So Boston plus 126 at 1.25 units. I would recommend to be a little bit more careful. Still in April, April can be tricky. But after April, we will know much more about the teams, how they play, about the pitchers, how they pitch this season, and the stats will show much better projections. Okay, White Sox Cleveland, Logan Allen against Mike Soroka. Cleveland, based on my projections, they should be huge favorite. So Cleveland money line 2 units, Cleveland first 5 innings 2 units. So those were two biggest plays today. Then we have, and of course, again, 2 units means 2 units, not 4 5 when you have minus 213 like Americans do. So when Americans play 2 units on minus 200 odds, they basically bet 4 units. So this is not 4 units. Okay, so if you use decimal odds, if you place 2 units, that's 2 units. Okay, and if you lose 2 units, then you lose 2 units. Okay, I don't know who even invented this strange thing. I think American odds are non-practical in general, but of course American use it, and this is what I also show here. But I always use decimal. Okay, Milwaukee Cincinnati, no value, not no value, but average numbers here. So I stay away from these games. Seattle, Toronto, no value. These numbers show that there's no value minus number. So those are my projected numbers, bookmakers numbers, no value. Mets, Atlanta, average pitcher. So Lopez is not qualified. We still don't have enough innings pitch to put him into the betting model. Then we have Dodgers against Minnesota. There is no value in money line game, but in first 5 inning Dodgers should have the advantage based on my projections. They should be at 1.44, bookmakers 1.6, and this is another qualified bet. LA Dodgers first 5 innings at 1.6, 1.5 unit. Okay, Houston, Kansas. This is interesting game because my betting model show at this moment that Kansas City should be small favorite. And again, if you made projections later with new updated stats, you will get a little bit different numbers. But I made much earlier these projections. So Kansas City money line 1.5 unit and Kansas City first 5 innings for 2 units are qualified bets. Then we have Philadelphia, St. Louis, no value, maybe small value with St. Louis at home. Oakland, Texas. There were no bookmakers, so I will probably stay away from this game, and I should probably reproject this game. But I think I will stay away from this game. Arizona, Colorado. Colorado beat Arizona yesterday again, I think. But in today's games, but in today's game, I found the value with Arizona, so I have Arizona money line and Arizona first 5 inning. So this is first 5 inning, both for 1.25 unit, and then I have Tampa Bay against Angels, Sivala against Patrick Sandoval. Based on my projections, Tampa Bay Rays should be favorite. They are small favorite, but the biggest advantage I see is in first 5 innings. This is where, at least based on my numbers, Sivale will have advantage against Sandoval. And Tampa Bay Rays, they have some good hitters against lefties, so I think they could have the advantage. So Tampa Bay Rays first 5 inning 1.83 units. Okay, Washington, San Francisco, no value, and Chicago Cubs, San Diego, no value. Okay, so those are my projections for today. Whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck, and always remember, never blindly follow anyone. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing my spreadsheet. My goal is to help bettors to create spreadsheets like this with their own ideas. Learn how to bet, learn what betting means, and so they can calculate their probabilities and find their own way into the world of sports betting. And I'm just sharing my work with you. Okay, so that's it from me today. Thank you for watching, and I wish you good luck.